today with a review of Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, Book 2 in the Throne of Glass series. I have already put up a review of the first book, so I'll leave a link to that down below. I won't go into the synopsis of this book because it'll spoil the ending of the first book. All you need to know is that Selena is an assassin and it's amazing. I don't want this review to contain any spoilers. The book pretty much follows Selena. She's a strong, feisty and very interesting character. For an assassin, she's maybe not as cold-blooded as she wants to be, which is kind of surprising considering, she's an assassin. She also finds herself caught in the middle of a rebellion that she doesn't necessarily want to be a part of. Compared to the first book, Selena is so much more stubborn in this book. Seriously, it's ridiculous. Once or twice I definitely wished I could just enter the world just so that I could shake her. She becomes very self-involved and she's wary of helping the rebellion. I can understand her viewpoints. Being brought up as an assassin and considering all the distrust and discord in her life, you can kind of see where she's coming from. But seriously, the stubbornness, wow. I can't even, the whole book would have pretty much been done within the first few chapters if she had been just a little bit less stubborn. I suppose that is a good thing for us because then we got a longer book. She does eventually come around though and investigates the gathering uprising, thereby giving in to finding out what is going on. She also looks into the mysterious magic that seems to be surrounding the castle. Magic I find very, very interesting. This sudden change in her comes at a very dear cost though. Even though I do understand and agree with the author's choice to a point, I absolutely hate it. Just why? You will understand if you read the book. Just no. I can't believe that happened. I can't say anything about it, but it's unforgivable, trust me. With Princess Nehemia, you do get a better look at her as she plays a larger role in this book. I was hoping for this when I read the first one, but I didn't quite get my wish the way I wanted to. We don't really get to find out about her history and her parents as I wanted. She does catapult the story ahead quite a bit though. The character that surprised me the most out of this book was Prince Dorian. Certain things happen throughout the story that make me feel really, really sorry for him. Throughout the book, he is left to deal with monumental changes, all alone. No one comes to help him. I mean, how unfair is that? It's just cruel. I kind of expected the things that are happening to him to actually happen to Selena, so that took me by surprise a bit. What is going on with him isn't really explained fully either. I have a feeling that it will be dealt with a lot more in the next book, and I'm really, really hoping it will be because I'm very curious to find out what it is. The other character that plays a large role in this book is Charles. He is good looking, strong, and a soldier, which is very appealing. He is also very, very loyal, but to a fault. I was honestly very surprised that he actually managed to stay under the rule of this king of his, and somehow he is innocent of all the things that are happening behind the scenes. I mean, how do you not notice these things? I mean, come on. His loyalty does come into play quite a bit, and it doesn't necessarily end too well. Ironically, he sort of inadvertently sets the third book in motion, so I'm very curious to see how he will actually handle this fact in the third book. With regards to the world and plot, oh my god, there are so many Fae. They seem to play a much larger role in the story, along with ghosts and other peculiar beings inside the castle. There is also a minor character, an inanimate object, no less, who I found to be very entertaining. You'll see when you get there. Magic is mentioned so much more in this book and a lot of it is developed so wonderfully, but there is still a lot left out. This leaves a lot of amazing hints for what is to come. There is a lot more depth into Selena's history as well as the outside world around her. The rebellion and treatment of people outside of Adalin becomes a lot more real as it's brought closer to home. Again, this book isn't necessarily completely action-packed, but there are a lot more violent scenes. You also finally get to see a peek into Selena as she loses herself and her assassin side is brought out. We also finally see exactly what she is capable of. Plot-wise, in general, it is a lot better than the first book. It moves along at a very good pace and there's always something happening or something about to happen. In a way, there's also a lot more substance to the plot and the characters. The writing again I found to be very bold, strong and decisive. I love her writing, it's very effective in absorbing you into the world. There also aren't really any parts of the book that are unimportant or seem like just place fillers. So overall, I would say it holds up a very good standard. I landed up giving this book about 4.7 stars, it is really great. If you love high fantasy and you love young adult, give it a try, you may just love it. And that brings an end to this video. I hope you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe if you did, and comment down below. Have you read the series yet? If so, how far are you and are you enjoying it so far? Until next time, bye!